All right, let me tell you about this one time in Paris, City of Lights. Fancy dinners, Eiffel Tower views, the whole 9 yards, but then, bam! That bill at the end of the trip hit me harder than a Tyson left hook. That, my friends, is why we're here today. We're gonna learn how to travel the world, have a blast, and keep our wallets happy. So buckle up, get ready for some serious laughs, and by the end of this video, you'll be a certified travel ninja, sneaking past those expensive traps and straight into the heart of adventure. Alright, first things first, flights. Now I love a good first-class experience as much as the next guy, but let's be real, those prices? They're higher than my cholesterol after a weekend at Shaq's house. That's where budget airlines come in, my friends. Think of budget airlines like the economy class of the sky. You might not get a hot towel and a personal masseuse, but you'll get where you need to go without emptying your bank account. These airlines cut back on the fancy stuff to offer you the cheapest fares, and trust me, when you're soaring through the air, saving hundreds of dollars, you won't even miss that tiny bag of pretzels. First off, timing is everything. Book in advance, like way in advance. And forget about flying on weekends, those prices are for the birds, literally. Next up, pack light, I'm talking carry-on only, people. No checking bags, no extra fees. Pack your essentials, a couple of good jokes, and your sense of adventure. And finally, be flexible. Sometimes, flying to a smaller airport a little off the beaten path can save you a ton of cash. It might mean taking a scenic bus ride to your final destination, but hey, that's all part of the adventure, right? So remember, plan ahead, pack light, and stay flexible. Your wallet will thank you. Okay, so we've conquered the friendly skies without breaking the bank. Now let's talk about where we're laying our heads at night. Hotels, those fancy places with the tiny soaps and the robes that never quite fit right? Yeah, we're gonna skip those. Instead, let's explore the wonderful world of budget accommodations. First up, we got hostels. Hostels aren't just for backpacking college students anymore. Many hostels now offer private rooms with all the amenities you need for a fraction of the cost of a hotel. Plus, they're a great way to meet fellow travelers from all over the world. Next, we got home shares. Websites like Airbnb and VRBO let you rent out rooms or entire apartments directly from locals. And the best part? Home shares often come with kitchens, so you can save even more money by cooking some of your meals. Just try not to burn down the place, alright? Okay, let's talk food, because let's be real, a trip without good eats is like a stand-up routine without jokes, pointless. That's why we're ditching the tourist traps, those overpriced restaurants with menus longer than my list of movie roles. Instead, we're going local, baby. First off, hit up the local markets. These bustling hubs of deliciousness are a feast for the senses and the wallet. You'll find fresh produce, local delicacies, and street food that'll make your taste buds sing. Speaking of street food, don't be afraid to get amongst it. Street food is like the soul of a city, and it's usually way cheaper than anything you'll find in a restaurant. Another hot tip: look for lunch specials. Restaurants often offer discounted menus during the day, so you can enjoy a gourmet meal for the price of a fast food burger. And finally, embrace the grocery store. Picking up some snacks, drinks, and breakfast items from the local grocery store can save you a ton of money in the long run. Plus, it's a great way to try out some unique local products. You might even discover your new favorite snack. Alright, time to talk transportation. Now, I love cruising around in a fancy car as much as the next guy, but when you're on a budget, taxis and ride-sharing apps can drain your funds faster than a thirsty camel in the desert. That's why we're hopping on the public transportation train, baby. Public transportation is like the ultimate travel hack. It's cheap, it's efficient, and it's a great way to experience the city like a local. First up, the subway. The subway might not be glamorous, but it's a lifesaver when it comes to getting around big cities quickly and affordably. Just grab a map, study it like you're cramming for a history exam, and you'll be navigating those underground tunnels like a pro in no time. Next up, the bus. Buses might not be as fast as the subway, but they offer a more scenic route, and you can usually score a seat even during rush hour. Plus, you can people watch and eavesdrop on conversations, which is always entertaining, especially in a foreign language. And finally, don't forget about walking. Walking is free, it's good exercise, and it's the best way to soak up the local atmosphere. Plus, you never know what hidden gems you might stumble upon when you're exploring on foot. Alright, we've tackled flights, accommodations, food, and transportation. Now let's talk about the fun stuff, the activities. But here's the thing, you don't need to spend a fortune to have an epic time. In fact, some of the best travel experiences are free. First up, explore the great outdoors. Parks, beaches, mountains, they're all out there just waiting to be explored. Pack a picnic, grab your hiking boots, and get ready to soak up some natural beauty. Next, embrace your inner culture vulture. Museums, art galleries, historical landmarks. Many cities offer free admission on certain days or during specific hours. And finally, get lost in the local scene. Wander through charming neighborhoods, check out street performers, soak up the local culture, all for the low, low price of free. So, get out there and make some memories without breaking the bank. So there you have it, folks. My ultimate guide to traveling on a budget without sacrificing any of the fun. We've covered everything from scoring cheap flights to eating like a local, all while keeping those wallets happy. Remember, travel is about creating memories, not breaking the bank. Now, I want to hear from you. What are your best budget travel tips? Share your wisdom in the comments below. Let's help each other out. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for more hilarious travel adventures. Because trust me, you don't want to miss out on what I've got coming next.